That Nigerians will leave the government of Jonathan and the PDP and vote in 2015 for a party led by Buhari, Asiwaju, and the others.
I don't know what the mind of Nigerians are. All I know is that the level of discontentment for the present government and for the PDP in this country is unprecedented. Not only do I know that, I also know that in terms of quality of leadership, as far as I'm concerned, if you compare the leadership of today's PDP to the APC leadership, I mean, there is absolutely no comparison. It's time for change in this country. You have a situation where the present administration has marginalized the Southwest, that is the PDP Southwest, completely. They're complaining bitterly every day. They may not say so publicly.
But they're fighting among themselves.
Listen,
they're the ones fighting among themselves.
Their reasons for fighting you put to them. I'm not part of them, all right? The issue is that they are being marginalized and they've been humiliated and disgraced by their own federal government and by their own party leadership. That is number one. Number two, you look at what is happening in the northern part of this country. You'll see that people are not happy.
Children were the first to be chaperoned in. 3 of the Chibok girls who fled as they were being driven to the Boko Haram camp have been covered to protect their identity and enhance healing from the trauma which the 14th April experience has inflicted on them. 22 mothers of girls still in captivity followed suit, looking very much in distress.
If the governments are really to help us, really, they know what to do themselves. We don't have to tell them what to do, either to release their prisoners or to make something between themselves with those people, so think that they are having discussion with them. So they know what to do. If I see it's their own children that is missing, will they continue to...
Boko Haram has undiscriminately killed many of our civilians, abducted our girls and forcefully conscripted young men after destroying their villages, towns and schools. They have also forcefully occupied many of our villages and towns.
The man, said to be Abu Bakr Shakau, said people were killed as our Lord instructed us, threatening more raids. Scores of civilians were killed when the insurgents seized a multinational military base. Some reports said that as many as 2,000 people died in the raid, but Nigeria's government has disputed this, putting the toll at just 150.
This act of brutalness has forced more than 150,000 Nigerians to seek refuge in neighboring countries. Yet, our government, led by President Goodluck Jonathan, has done little or nothing to put a stop to this continuous violence in this wonderful land of ours.
The Nigerian government needs to realize that unless they stop Boko Haram, that there will be great damage done to all peace-loving Muslims in Nigeria. And this could accelerate into a religious war.
February 14, 2015 is another day for us to make a wise choice. Vote wisely, vote for change.
Part of the problem is that you had a weak central government and democratic institutions that weren't reaching out as far into the country as were necessary.
Any woman that indulges in colossal waste of resources, that is involved in abuse of office, such a person should not only be thrown out, should not only be shown the way out, but such a person must be tried and be imprisoned.
Now, Professor Wale Soyinka has taken a swipe on President Goodluck Jonathan in a text titled King Nebuchadnezzar, The Reign of Impunity. The Nobel laureate says President Goodluck Jonathan is worse than the biblical Neo-Babylonian king Nebuchadnezzar and described him as a president that embraces impunity.
Down the price of this fuel. Yes. To 65.
You want me to talk or you want me to sing? You sing. Waiting, I won't talk again. The thing I don't talk. You remember? Latin 1960. That is Gominira. Our right looking there. A big power. Oh, see. Oh, no, oh, me, oh, yo. You know, you know, you will not never. Jonathan Kilode. Let me hear you. Jonathan Kilode. Jonathan Kilode. Jonathan Kilode.
What happened to that subsidy scam, by the way? I mean, for years, the Nigerian government claimed to be subsidizing the price of fuel. That means that the government was paying the rich marketers a lot of money so that we would be able to buy fuel at lower price. Now, the scam was finding out that the government was paying for about 59 million liters per day. 59 million. Meanwhile, Nigerians only consume 35 million liters per day. That means that we couldn't account for 24 million liters of oil per day. So $6.8 billion disappeared between the oil marketers and NNPC in 3 years of subsidy. So many people believe that the marketers were selling the excess oil to other countries. Me, I don't know. Which was why they took the implicated marketers to court. Remember, that was when Mr. Otedola was able to bribe his way out with $600,000, you know, given to Mr. Farouk Lawan. Yes, but till today, nobody knows the outcome of the subsidy scam. No one was successfully prosecuted, and we, the common people, continue to buy fuel at a high price. And because NNPC is not accountable to anyone, despite owing the government about 704 billion naira for various violations of the subsidy scheme, well, Nigeria essentially has no savings, which is why Madam Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, the finance minister, said that the money in the treasury could only last us for the next 3 months. After 3 months, there is nothing else unless we borrow another $5 billion.
So I am not afraid of arrest, but they will never arrest me, because if they do, the consequences of my arrest, Nigeria will be history. I am saying it bold and clear without missing word, that the consequences of my arrest, Nigeria will be history. The last time my arrest reduced Nigerian oil production to 700,000 barrels. This time it will be 0. And we will match violence by violence. We will match intrigues by intrigues. We match bullet by bullet. We match blood by blood.
"43-year-old ex-militant, High Chief Government Oazidek Pumupolo, aka Tom Polo, on Monday 26 August 2013 received his Learjet 60C produced by Canadian aerospace company Bombardier. The jet, according to aviation sources, cost a whopping sum of $13.3 million and $2.12 billion.
Ocho ya la malo, ocho icho maja meche tuki malo.